So we take a look at this setup, just getting a little bit further from the golf. I mean, you probably feel quite a long way from the ball comparably, but it's not that much further really, yeah? I mean, we could go maybe a little bit over time, but just to get a little bit more depth, a bit more distance from the ball, just give yourself a bit more space as a tall person. Your arms have to go and swing somewhere, okay? The main focus, though, is your body's movement as the club gets taken away. As you swing this golf club back, your right hip, your knees are barely moving now as you get to back here. So you get a good position, but you've done so by just positioning your arms there. And as a result, now you watch your head height as you start going down. The club starts going up as you start going down. So it's more so that you've taken your arms and done this, and then to get the club up higher, you've done that with your head goes down as your arms go up. So it's not your body's doing the lifting element, and your arms are doing the around your body, which is the other way around of what it should be. Our arms have got to move the club around us, and the body moves the club around us, and the club's got to get lifted with the arms. As you get sort of quite high up there with the arms, because your body's sort of squatting and dipping, now as you come back and you almost do a sort of standing up kind of effect and try and get your own way, because you know you're too close to the ball, you got no space, and now it's like jump up quickly, hands away in front, body sort of spinning out. Tough to do. So you'll see on here now, when you turn your body better, the arms will still initiate a little bit of the tape, so the club will get a bit far behind you. So if you go back here now, and that's where the wall drill we talked about, when you go back here, the club at this point a little bit behind you, but I'd rather see that move with your body turning than the one you had on the left hand side. Okay, as you get to the top of the backswing, how much further behind your hands are, your chest are now, so you've rotated better. You compare the backswing of that there, there's some depth in that swing. Your arms are a lot longer and fuller. You've got a bigger backswing. Now you keep going because your arms are still kind of making the swing. There's a bit across the line, okay? But that's inevitable because your arms are still used to doing what they don't need to do, The good thing is now when you try to turn better, you've kept your height a bit better. You haven't squatted down, So now when you come back to the golf ball, because you've turned better, the body now is not going to be spinning out quite so much. So as you bring the golf club back down, we get it back sort of on a pretty good plane now in terms of that right forearm. As you start coming back in the golf ball, the club now is coming nicely from sort of inside pass into the golf ball. Shoulders now can square up as they would do, and just generally your footwork looks a lot more stable. Ball starting straight there. You look at how that footwork sort of shifts and moves. Where you watch this foot, where you sort of that foot sort of sliding and jumping and then moving around. There's a lot going on there basically with that foot. Okay, that the foot's almost going back, because if your body's gone from being kind of doing this, like Scotty Scheffler type thing, but he's pretty good, to be fair, so we wouldn't encourage that. All right, so if we can get your body to do the job it's supposed to do, get your arms to do the job they're supposed to do, you can blend those two things. At least the two body parts or components, shall we say, are working as one team rather than sort of fighting. So it's like saying, okay, Messi, you're playing left back, and I know Kieran Tierney, you're playing striker. It's like you've got completely different players out of position playing. You've got your right winger or your striker playing left back, and your left back playing up front. It's not going to work. They're still decent football players in their own right. They're just not going to end up playing. Exactly. So get the job that needs to be done by the body. And I just practice turning the golf club the first part here now with as much left arm movement as possible. So when the club gets to bat here, we want to sit back in line with your toes. So if I was to borrow that club here now, if I just turn the torso, there's no arm movement. I can almost turn around here and do that and back there. If I use your method and do this and then turn to face the golf club, the club's behind me. And then when the club gets too far behind you, you almost then can't use your body because your arms now have done too much of a problem. Okay, does that make sense? So body's doing the turning and the rotational movement. The arms are doing that vertical lifting movement. Okay, so have a couple more drives then, buddy, and we'll see how we go from there, okay?